डांस इज अ थेरेपी, डांस इज अ फॉर्म ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन. लोग खुश होते हैं तो नाचते हैं, जश्न मनाते हैं तो नाचते हैं. इनफैक्ट बहुत सारे लोग तो अपनी उदासी का एक्सप्रेशन भी डांस के जरिए बयां कर देते हैं. एंड दिस इज द रीजन कि बॉलीवुड में इस थीम के ऊपर बहुत सारी फिल्म्स बनी हैं, बहुत हिट भी वो फिल्म्स हुई हैं, लोगों का बहुत प्यार मिला है. और ऐसी ही डांस की थीम पर बेस्ड एक और फिल्म आ रही है, टाइम टू डांस, जिसके बारे में बात करने के लिए वी हैव द लीड स्टार कास्ट, the handsome and talented Sooraj Pancholi, and of course the debutante, beautiful, gorgeous Isabelle Kaif. So warm welcome to both of you on Punjab Case Train over the times.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Thank you.
Okay, first things first, tell me how nervous are both of you considering you're this close to the release now?
It's surprisingly not that nervous. I think maybe COVID has taken off some of the pressure because nobody really knows how cinemas are going to do. It is coming on Netflix. So excited, and the nerves are a little less than I feel maybe they might have been pre-COVID times, if that makes sense.
What about you, Sooraj?
Same thing. I think COVID has taken off the pressure. But it's a good thing that the film's releasing in theaters because we all want the theaters to do well and the theater owners to survive and get back into gear.
Yeah.
Also, one good thing that we have OTT now.
Yeah.
The film's going to be on Netflix. Not that I'm not excited, but there's less pressure.
Okay. And Suraj, what made you take up this film, the offer when it was given to you? What was the one thing that you liked really about your role?
That I'm going to get to dance.
Okay.
But when I got on set and I got on rehearsals, I was like, "Baap re baap, what have I signed in for?" Because it was so difficult. Latin dancing sounds easy. I thought maximum salsa hoga, there'll be one twirl maybe or whatever. But I never knew that it was so intense. But I'm happy that I got to learn this dance form because it's a tick mark on the list.
Yeah. But tell me, as Isabel, you also rightly pointed out, this is, I think, one of the first films where we are going to see ballroom and Latin form of dancing in cinema. So how do you feel, both of you, pioneering this, dance form in Indian cinema, and what is the kind of responsibility that you feel towards it?
Well, I mean, they are classical forms of dance. So usually, as with any classical form of dance, you usually start training by 5, 6, 7. You usually spend 10, 15 years mastering your art form. We had 3 months. So hopefully that the ones who are familiar with this dance form, that we've done it correctly, we've done it as well as possible in the time that we had, and that we've done it justice. We worked really hard. So hopefully that comes across and you can see it.
Okay. And Suraj, for you, what was this whole, concept about? Because it's, as you said, it's a different form of dance. अभी तक हमारी बॉलीवुड फिल्मों में जो डांस है वो थोड़ा अलग है. मान लीजिए कि ट्रेंड डांसिंग भी अलग है, but this is a different ball game altogether.
Why is because it's partner work. It's not you dancing alone. आप अकेले डांस नहीं कर रहे हो. आपके साथ एक पार्टनर है. You have to lead your partner. You have to support your partner. This partner has to support you. So it is. And now, if I try dancing the same with you, just like that, it will not happen. You need to know your partner. You need to spend time with your partner. You need to know the strength of your partner. So it was not only dancing. We both had to understand each other's kind of strength and body language to understand how to dance together. तो बहुत ज़्यादा difficult था. हमें तो एक हफ्ता तो सिर्फ push and pull में लग गया. Yes.
Okay, but both of you are great dancers. In fact, Isabel, you're trained also in dance. But tell me, when in a film you have to portray a dance form, you have to keep in mind the little nuances also, right? So tell me the whole story of. You said, of course, there was a lot of practice and all, but what was the pain part of this whole regime that you had to go through?
The pain. Well, dancing for 6 to 10 hours a day in high heels it's not particularly fun.
Yeah.
And my feet would swell up so much I couldn't even take them off in between takes, because once I took them off, they did not come back on until I soaked my feet in ice water and the swelling went down. So that was a new difficulty I hadn't experienced, because obviously you don't, in hip hop or these other forms, you don't have to be in heels as much.
Yeah.
As this, you cannot dance unless you're in a minimum 3 to 4 inch heels. And doing that 6 to 10 hours a day was very painful. On your back also, I didn't realize how bad heels were for your back. I was like, oh my God, the spine.
Okay, but I think it'll all be paid off well when we see, this coming on screen, of course, getting the kind of love you expect from it. But Suraj, ये जो एक फिल्म है, ये जो जॉनर है, बहुत अलग है अभी तक के आपने जो फिल्म्स की हैं, काफी मारधाड़ एक्शन वगैरह की है. तो अब आप ये वाला जॉनर कर रहे हैं. So are you ready to experiment with different kind of genres now?
I'm open for everything, and especially now, I think doors have opened even more for everybody. I've done an action film, I've played a soldier, I've played a romantic dancer, and I would also want to try something gray, like a negative shade, if someone offers me. So I'm open for everything, actually.
Okay, but Isabelle, coming to you, obviously you are Katrina's sister, and there is a stark resemblance when somebody sees you. What apprehensions did you have that people are going to compare you, and how did you shoulder this entire responsibility? And was there any don't list that Katrina gave you?
I mean, I feel like the comparison has always been there, even before the film, maybe a little more now after the film, but the comparison has always been there. So it's something that I've gotten used to, and you just learn to kind of be like, it is what it is. There's nothing wrong with it. Also, it's a great person to be compared to. Yeah.
But when she started, things are very different. So is there a list that she gave you of things that you should do, things you should not do?
Just, work hard, keep your head down. Yeah, I feel like on set, sometimes it can be easy to get distracted because it's such long hours of working, so much waiting around, and just like that, staying focused in between shots, trying not to let that focus slip when you're on set like 12 to 18 hours a day,
Yeah.
That can be hard.
Yeah. And I think, as you said, that this is a film about partner work. The dance is not about individual it is more about, dancing with your partner. Now, tell me the kind of chemistry that we are seeing in the songs, in the trailers. Of course, it's very amazing between the both of you. But what was the first reaction when you got to meet each other the first time?
So we actually first met each other in rehearsals. We were like, hi, this is Sooraj. Hi, this is Isabelle. Go dance. So I feel like that was a good way to do it, because obviously we were both learning these dance forms for the first time. So there was that like nervousness. I was like, I stepped on his feet so many times, poor guy with my heels. I felt so bad. But when you're like making that mistakes, it kind of breaks the ice. You learn to like laugh at yourself, laugh at each other, not be so self-conscious. And so that really helped in just like allowing us to become friends and comfortable.
It felt in a way like we were going to school every morning.
Yeah, a little bit.
Go to class in the morning and leave straight when it's like 7 p.m. in the evening. We would have a lunch, our coffee, everything, evening snack, everything inside the class. We would not get out till evening. So it felt like we were going to some kind of institute.
School, it felt like school, yeah.
Okay, but every school has their story as well. Some funny stories हमें अपने school के दिनों की याद होती है. So any memorable event or occasion that both of you remember from the entire shooting, the rehearsals, anything?
It's always hard to pick that one event.
Okay, you can tell us.
I think we just had fun. I think we just had fun at rehearsals,
Yeah.
Especially maybe when I would mess up, Isabelle would love it, and when she would mess up, I would love it. I don't know. It was just funny, and and I think it was funny when I tried on the costume the first time. I mean, it's like skin tight, net. You can see the entire body, and so and me walking in heels. You know, Latin dancers have to wear heels, so that was.
They wear
also
like 2-inch block heels. The male
Yeah.
dancers do, like for the waltz and the tango. And the first time he put that on, that was quite funny.
Yeah, it changed my walk a bit and all of that. So I think all of that was funny, but altogether it was a fun and good experience because I think everyone on set was young. All the dancers that we worked with were young and funny, and everyone just treated us like family. That was fun.
Okay. But Isabelle, coming to you now again, you've started your journey in Bollywood, and we also hope that this will be a very long and successful journey for you. But what is your expectation from the fraternity or from, the industry, and what are the kind of roles you would love to get?
So I've learned not to have expectations. I feel life is a lot easier that way.
Okay.
To not have expectations, just kind of see things as they come. I mean, take things as they come. I would like, obviously, I've only done one film. There's a romantic dancer role, so I feel like there's everything kind of left to do. I would love to do action. I've always loved doing action. I did stunt training in school. I don't know if I have the look for it, but it's something I would always like to do. I would love to do a negative role, to play the villain. I think that would be fun. I mean, pretty much everything, because I'm just starting, so I would like to explore all the genres, all the different type of characters. But I would say action and maybe like a villain, a negative role would be top two.
Oh, we'd love to see you doing that, because with a sweet face, people will hardly imagine you being, the antagonist.
Right? Yeah, but I feel like it could be.
Yeah, we could watch out for that. Sooraj, talking about you, what are the next projects? आगे क्या है जो is there on the plate? या आगे आप और क्या करना चाहेंगे? क्या explore करना चाहेंगे?
I'm actually going on set in 25 days from now.
Okay.
I'm going to be shooting in Haryana. It's a sports film that I'm doing.
Okay.
And it's a very, very good script, firstly, and a really good team making it. And it is like a dream project for me.
Okay. So I just hope that dream आपकी जो है वो पूरी fulfill हो जाए. And lastly, what is the one message that you would like to give our audiences about your film and generally about things from both of you?
Please go see it. Follow the rules that your cinema has stated. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours of laughing, of fun, of enjoyment. Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, watch the film in theaters. Theaters have opened again. Go with your family, go with your friends, go with your grandparents. Grandparents, go with your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Take everyone along. Enjoy the film. It's been a tough 2020, so this film is for a good 2021.
Yeah, fingers crossed to that. Good 2021, and also fingers crossed to the success of your film. And I'm sure जो मेहनत आप दोनों ने की है वो of course our audiences को पसंद आए. And wishing you luck for all the future endeavors. And it was a pleasure talking to both of you. Thank you so much.
Same. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Bye bye.